Setting goals but never actually following through. Let's fix the one thing that will actually help you hit your goals. Let's be honest. How many times have you written down goals and never revisited them again? Or you filled out a 90-day plan for your business and managed to find itself out underneath the couch and is collecting dust bunnies. There's a reason that this keeps happening. It's not because you don't have any motivation or that you're lazy. It is that you need to have some accountability to actually get those things done. Because when you have accountability, you will not feel the pressure. Instead, you'll want to get it done so that you are meeting up to the expectations that you have set for yourself and others have as well. Accountability often sounds like a scary word, but in reality, accountability is simply holding you to what you have said that you are going to do. It puts in that need to actually want to complete doing something so that there is follow through when you put out a goal. Accountability is the difference between a hobby and an actual business. It is going to make you want to actually get those goals done, as well as the tasks that go into those goals, so that the momentum that you start to feel for completing those tasks and hitting those goals continues to move you forward. Accountability is what's going to give that to you. Now, a lot of business owners will say, well, I'm accountable to myself. And that's great. And a lot of business owners do feel that they are accountable to themselves. But here's part of the problem. When you are only accountable to yourself, it is more likely that you're not going to have that follow through. You're going to get into a pattern of not getting feedback and knowing whether or not you are actually moving forward. You're also more likely to lose motivation because there are no external consequences. There's no one saying, did you get that done and why not? And actually giving you feedback on ways in which you can continue to move forward. You have to have that feedback in order to know which direction to continue going in. And accountability with others provides that. Real accountability is going to have 3 pillars. The first pillar is that there's going to be a clear and focused goal in which you are trying to reach. And everyone that is involved understands what that goal is so that they can hold you to actually doing the tasks and projects that go into hitting that goal. The second is going to be systems of check-in, an opportunity to see that you are actually doing the tasks, getting them done, and moving forward towards the goals that you are trying to hit. The third is going to be the community and collaboration piece. When you actually have community, like we've said before, you can get feedback on where you're going. If you weren't able to complete those tasks, there's normally a reason why. And when you're able to collaborate with others, you can take a deeper dive into what the real issue is. Often, it's not that you are lacking the motivation. It might be that you don't know the next step forward, or you feel as if the step that you have to take is overwhelming and large, which can often mean that you need to break it down into simpler steps for yourself. And when you have collaboration and community, those within that community can help you see how to break it down. It gives you an opportunity to use examples from other businesses that have successfully hit those goals or use those strategies in the past to move their business forward. The biggest thing that people need to understand about accountability is that it's not about guilt. It's not about feeling bad that you weren't able to get something done. A lot of people will often feel that fear of failure, that if they set a goal, what if they don't hit it? And that's not what accountability is meant to be. Accountability is meant to be able to help guide you and give you that feedback so that you can continue to move forward. It's an opportunity for you to really be able to see where you need to go while getting the feedback of others and continue with the momentum that you have from hitting those goals and completing the tasks that were necessary to do so. Now, there are specific ways that you can actually build your own accountability. The first is going to be, of course, setting those goals and holding yourself accountable by actually sharing it with someone, putting it out there, letting those know that you are trying to move forward and how you are actually trying to do it. The second step is to find potentially an accountability partner, someone that's going to be a good fit for you. Remember, we talked in the last episode that the law of averages is a matter of the 5 people that you surround yourself is the average of them. So you want to be able to find an accountability partner that has some certain skills that are stronger than yours, as well as maybe some that are weaker, so that you can also help them to remain accountable and hit their goals. The third step is to find an organized community like a mastermind. And if you are familiar with my program, my mastermind program brings together 6 women where we are meeting 3 times per month for 60 minutes, where each one has an opportunity to go onto the hot seat and provide information about where they're trying to go. We do all of the things that we talked about in this video of needing to have accountability by bringing together a group that has certain strengths that are above and below each of the members in the group, so that they can continue to grow together and push each other forward with the momentum that they're having by actually completing the tasks and projects that they need in order to hit those 90-day goals. So if you are someone listening and you are thinking that you need the accountability to move forward, then fill out the application for my mastermind program so that we can get you started today.